Hello everyone and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore 1.8. I am of course William Strife and this is Minecraft Hardcore 1.8. If I die, the world gets deleted, all of that terrifying and amazing stuff at the same time. Incredible encouragement for me to be good at the game. So, this week, things have changed a little bit. First of all, there are the lamps in the ground. There's also, I've done some work on the front of Chateau Strife. I also added some ivy to make it look a little bit more on the rustic side. And to top everything off, I'm using one of my absolute longtime favorites for texture packs. This is Ozocraft, I believe. Yeah, this is Ozocraft. And, some of earlier in the series, I used something called OvoCraft, O-V-O. This is O-Z-O, Ozo, or Z if you're not an American. So, I really like this texture pack. It's one that I've used a considerable amount in my time over the years. You know, not one that I really use a whole lot concurrently, but I love it. And if this is the first episode that you are tuning in, every week I change texture packs based on community feedback. So you should see a list on screen right now of the texture packs that I have used. Please suggest texture packs that I haven't used yet. If you have any good ideas, upvote the ones that you like below, and you know, we'll see what I end up using next week. But this week it is Ozocraft, and I'm loving the way that it looks. And as you can see, I've also added in lamp posts across the compound. I also went about with some bone meal, and I whacked a bunch of bone meal down to create more grass and variation to the world, because this clean cut, you know, no grass whatsoever, just, it doesn't really look all that awesome if that's all you've got all around the compound. So, you know, I put some work in making this a little bit more interesting. Replaced the supports in the middle of the fountain with glowstone, and I've also got these redstone lamps all over the compound, which a lot of you were suggesting that I do a mix of floor lights and lampposts, and there were also a reasonable number of suggestions that I should do, you know, not do the big bulky type of lamps, but smaller lampposts like these, where you just had one with a single sensor on top. And, you know, I didn't want to do something so small and simple, but honestly, the amount of lighting that was required throughout this entire really still is, because I still need to put more lamps in, because there's still more space for me to fill in. But the amount of ground to cover is, it just demands a more simple and efficient solution than just floor lamps or just lamp posts. So I'm gonna be, you know, working on putting more floor lamps and lamp posts in as time goes on. So one of the things that I did last week was I asked all of you what you wanted to see me build and whatnot, and something that I got a lot of suggestions for was an armory or a barracks of some type, which actually stands to really good reason. As you can see, I've already laid out the basic pattern for the walls and whatnot right here, because this is really more or less the biggest thing that turns out to be a waste of my time, or more specifically a waste of hard drive space. You know, just me recording the whole process of figuring out how to build the pattern of the walls. But this is the basic design for the armory, or barracks, or whatever you want to call it. And that's where it's going to go up. But there was a very specific reason why I chose to build the armory as opposed to anything else that was suggested down in the comments. And that is because if I come into the smith and sword here and I open this chest, you can see this is where I'm storing all of my surplus armor and equipment. And a lot of this stuff, I mean, like, I've got a bunch of golden chest plates and a bunch of golden swords, and that's because all the time that I spent out in the nether previously to collect up enough netherrack to, you know, make the bricks for building the chateau and stuff. While I was in the nether, it was kind of unavoidable that I ended up killing zombie pigmen accidentally, and I managed to, you know, hang around long enough until they stopped being hostile, but that meant that, you know, there was a fairly regular spurt. There would be a spurt every once in a while of pigmen that would come and try to take me out, and I'd have to kill them, and fairly frequently they would drop, you know, gold swords or golden chest plates and whatnot. So I've got a bunch of, you know, armor and whatnot that, and I just need a place to put it all, and I'm kind of reaching maximum space over here, so I'd really like to dedicate the smithy here to other things that are more effective and more smithing oriented. So that is the reason that I chose to you know, build a armory. So it looks like night has fallen, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a sleep, and we'll get to the project right now. Okay guys, I am pretty much done with the armory, or at least the shell, which is the armory. Oh, check it out. It's a skinny dude. I need my looting sword, because I'm always on the lookout for ender pearls. Come on, man. How about you? All I gotta do is, all I gotta do is stab them in their toes, and they never stand a chance. I got 2 of them off of them. So, let's get about decorating this this wondrous barracks type place. I really like the design that I came up with for this place. I will admit, it looks a little bit drab, and the cobblestone is a bit more on the busy side than with you know, the standard textures that I figured this out with. I was not using Ozocraft whenever I figured out that I was going to build this, so it's interesting to see what it looks like in a different texture pack. But first off, I'm going to need some spruce wood doors to finish this place off, so I'll go ahead and make a couple of them. Oh, that's right, I always forget that the crafting recipe for doors has changed in the fact that you get more than one door off of a single set. So I'll go ahead and put the spruce wood on front, and that's good. I'm also going to need to wire this up with redstone. I won't bore you with doing that because it's something that I've done in the past. Let's see, what's next? Let's take some spruce wood and add just a little bit of variation to the inside of this place, like so. Put some wooden support beams along the edges. I'm also going to need to do away with the torches to make this place look a little bit nicer, but I've already got a plan for that. So put the support beams in place, and then I'm going to take some of this cobblestone as well as stone brick steps. Jeez, the buff effects coming off of the monument across the way. I'm just in and outside of its area of influence. I think I'm in it over here whenever I'm in this corner, but if I move over here, I'm out of its influence. So I keep gaining and losing the buffs, which is kind of annoying. But you know, I'll deal with it. It's nice to have the buffs, even if only part of the time. So I'll go ahead and use some stairs here to round the room out a little bit. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Alright, and with that done, let's see, what else should I do next? I'm thinking that before I get to actually furnishing this entire place, I might want to go up on the roof and get some of the work done up there. So for this, I'm going to need some cobblestone walls and whatnot, so I'll just grab the materials over here. Now, something that you guys do know about already is the fact that I have a banner for House Strife. What you don't know is that I took that little design for the window in front on the front of Chateau Strife, and I'm making it the icon of House Strife, kind of like the starburst kind of design on the front of the banner. So, and while I'm on the roof, I'm also going to wire things up properly. So let's hop up on the roof, onto the roof here. Just go ahead and use the sand like so. And as you can see, I've used half slabs on the roof, and the great thing about this roof design is that from the ground, and short of being on a higher elevation, which isn't really too possible with the height of pretty much anything in the compound. You can't see the roof, so I can leave some redstone gutwork up here. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put proper lighting into this place, so I can remove the torches from the inside of the building. And to do that, I'm just going to remove these particular half slabs, punch holes into the ceiling of the armory. And I'm going to take some redstone lamps that I have with me, and I'm just going to place those into the holes like so. So now there's some nice lamps in the ceiling. There we go. And the next step is to create 4 redstone torches. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll go ahead and pop it down like that. Go ahead and take those out of my... Whoops. Again, I lost my buffs. So next up is to put some torches down on the lamps on the far ends. And as you can see, that's not lighting up the lamps, but that won't be a problem as soon as I stretch some redstone across all the blocks like so. Now the lamps are turned on, and they're lighting up the inside of the armory. Now, I'm pretty sure that these lamps emit enough light for me to remove all of the torches on top here, but I'm just going to leave them in place for no really good reason. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and remove the redstone. I'm going to use this, I'm going to use the fencing here, or the cobblestone walls as they're actually called, and I'm going to nerd pull my way up. 1, 2, 3, and I think 4 levels is high enough. And now I'm going to put on a fantastic, incredible, fancy topper to the armory so that everybody knows that this is an armory that belongs to House Strife. If it wasn't for House Strife, there would be no money in this armory. It wouldn't exist. So I'll go ahead and pop that down, and I'll just break the nerd pole out from underneath me. Go ahead and munch a bit of a potato. And where did my nerd pole go that I used to get up here? It's here somewhere. There it is. Just head down. And, oh, this is the backside. Okay, I'll run around to the front here. And for that matter, the forest is a little bit dark. I'll go ahead and slap some extra torches down. And there you go. As you can see, there is the symbol of House Strife up at the top. That black and red kind of cross shape. Now, the other problem with the armory here is that it's very, very bland out front. There isn't a whole lot going on. And there's nothing here to properly say that this is the armory of House Strife. So I've got a whole bunch of these banners that I made in advance. And I'm just going to slap them across the front. And just to make certain that the sides are completely broken up and not excessively monotonous or anything, I'm going to go ahead and put some across the sides that you can really see. Now, you can see the back side of the armory, but I'm not really going to be concerned about that until I know that it's a problem or that it looks monotonous. Then I'll hop inside here, and I'll go ahead and remove the torches because they're no longer needed. I have more than enough light in here with just the lamps in the ceiling, even though it will be ever so slightly more dim, like this. I'll go ahead and put some banners on the other side, and now it's quite plainly clear that this is an armory that belongs to House Strife. Now, for the next step, which I suppose I should maybe bring some supplies inside of the house, so I definitely don't have enough inventory space to get this done, but, well, I'll just deal with it. To do this, I'm gonna need some... Well, I think I have everything that I need to get this done. Moving the supplies into the building is actually the most difficult part, so, I'm just gonna go ahead and start furnishing this place right here, and this crafting table isn't going to stick around. But first step is to make myself a whole bunch of armor stands. So I'm pretty sure that this is the pattern. Yeah, there we go. This is just, you know, almost everything is filled in with sticks, and then you've got a slab on the bottom. Okay, there we go. I don't know that this is actually enough armor stands, but it will do the job. So I'm going to put a chest right smack dab in the middle there. And go. Just put some armor stands on either side. And then we will also put some slanted armor stands right there, there. And then we'll do this. Okay, this is coming along. I don't think... Yeah, I'm pretty certain that I don't have enough armor stands to get this job done. But... 1, 2, 3... And I'm going to need to make some more, but you get the idea. I guess I'll just make the last of them right here quick. There we go. And I'll just do it like so. Okay, so I've got all of the armor stands in place. These banners should probably be ever so slightly higher, though, so that they're not hitting the armor stands. Take those up. Here we go. Oh my god, this is interior decorating at its finest. This has got to be one of the better parts of Minecraft. So, next up, I'll just make myself 2 chests, like so. There we are. And next up, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of item frames. So I'm gonna hop back to the house and get myself some leather. Hoo-wee, talk about needing a stack of sticks. Oh my god. Needs so much. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make myself a couple of signs while I'm at it. And I've still got plenty of leather left, but I got a whole bunch of item frames now. And my next step is to just kind of cover the wall with them. So, geez, I'm amazed. I didn't think that I'd be able to cover so much surface area with just this. Go ahead and put the stuff down like this. And, geez, I'm gonna need a multitude more of these, but I think that I've got enough item frames as it is. So there's that, and the next step, guys, is to come in here and take some of the equipment out of the chest, because I took the time to move it all over here, and start, you know, just basically putting stuff on armor stands because I can, and that's kind of the whole point. So I'm gonna take all of the golden chest plates, and I'm just gonna pop these on armor stands across the armory. Oh my god, yeah, check this out. It's looking amazing. I'll go ahead and take... basically, I just want everything that's golden. So, let's go ahead and pop any chest plates and boots. Let's try to get one full set of completely enchanted equipment onto a mannequin here, or a stand. So there's a enchanted chest plate and an enchanted helmet, and it doesn't look like I have any enchanted boots. I guess none of the... Oh no, wait, we do. We have a set of enchanted boots right there. We'll put an unenchanted set further down the row. Go ahead and put as much enchanted stuff together as we can. I'll put an unenchanted set right here, like so. And we can go ahead and start taking the leather as well. And we'll put it along the other side. And actually, we'll stick to chain and iron before any of the other stuff. So let's remove that from my hotbar. We've got chain. Here we go. Iron can go first. And we've got chain. We've got a lot of chain equipment. There we go. And another one. And now we can switch over to the leather stuff. Ooh. There we go. Now, not all of the armor stands have stuff on them, but everything that I need is off and out of it. So next up is to just kind of start putting things into the item frames, and that's the big reason why I got the item frames. It's because I want tools to be on display as well, but tools, obviously, they don't you know, go on armor stands. So instead, what I can do is put all of these golden swords right up in the middle here. Even though they're not enchanted, I can put the golden swords right up in the middle frames because I think that they look awesome. How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that means that golden swords go right through the middle here. And how else can we make this symmetrical? We've got 4 bows. 4 enchanted bows specifically, so I can go ahead and put the enchanted bows on the left and the right of the golden swords. Oh, that's looking awesome. I've also got all of these fishing rods, which I don't actually know that I'm ever going to use most of these. 4 fishing rods? I guess we could make this a little bit lopsided and oh my god. Holy crap. That wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, note to self, be careful with fishing rods. Let's hold down shift and place them in the frames here. There we go. Okay, fishing rods placed. And let's put the, okay, the diamond stuff needs to go first into these. So there's the diamond pick, diamond axe. We'll put a couple of iron pickaxes in as well. Okay, so we'll put some iron picks in. Ooh, come on, in. And I'll put a couple of shovels over here. And last and certainly not least, we'll put in the last of the equipment right there. And all that we've got left in here is arrows, and that's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. So that's that, guys. The armory is complete. It's got everything in it that it needs. It's nice and spacious. It screams House Strife. And even though it's not full to the brim, it is well stocked with all of the stuff that I've been picking up randomly over time. So the only thing that this place... Oh yeah, I also put some redstone in. The only thing that this place needs now is a proper name. And I've already got a proper name in mind. So we're going to go ahead and put down the sign. And we're going to call this the Coat of Arms. So there we go. We've got the armory done. It is the Coat of Arms. This place is so freaking amazing. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Straight from its architecture to how it's stocked, what's going on with it, front to back, you know, forward to center, everything about it. I might go about, actually, you know what? I've got the stuff on me. What I am going to do right off the bat here, before I close up the episode, is I'm going to go ahead and just randomly place some extra bits of ivy all across this building to try and make it a little bit more rustic, okay? And this is awesome, this is amazing, this is fantastic, it's classic, it's good. This place is golden. I love it. I absolutely love the way that it looks. Actually, let's get some ivy across the top there. This is great, man. This is fantastic. I am loving the way that this place looks. Alright, so, this has been another episode of Minecraft Hardcore 1.8 with me, William Strife. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be certain to make suggestions for texture packs below, and suggest other build projects that I can fill the remaining episodes with, because guys, we're getting close, the compound is nearly full, and there's still more adventure out there that I haven't gotten out on. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.